All right, I'm gonna do this Yahoo now. It's sent by Merritt Palmer, the Prospector. Thank you, Prospector. It is from Yahoo Answers user Christopher, who asks, and this one might be kind of quick. Should the laugh track on sitcoms be just one person instead of a crowd of laughter?
Ooh. Now, do you guys think they mean one person across all sitcoms or one person per sitcom?
You mean the same person?
Yes. Is it like Dave's track and Dave does the laugh for everyone? Or is it like, well, Dave goes with Friends and like Steven goes with Big Bang Theory?
I am interested in the idea of the laugher being someone we like become familiar with as a nation. Like this is Terrance, but they can't. The problem is there's never an episode of Big Bang Theory where the audience isn't super into it. Do you know what I mean?
They're loving it.
That should be a thing. It's like there's an episode of Big Bang Theory where just Sheldon does his thing, like he pisses his pants and then he's like bazinga, and the audience is just like, yeah.
Well, but think about that, right? Like usually Terrance is loving it, right? But then there's an episode where the thing Sheldon did, you thought was pretty funny, but Terrance didn't seem as effusive.
Yeah, so what's that mean? What's that mean?
It's like, is Terrance okay? What's going on?
That is the problem, right? Is you would start to have more insight and probably concern about the real man Terrance,
right?
Yeah.
Than you would about the bazing guys and the bazing gals over at Big Bang Theory.
And I think eventually you end up like with campaigning to get the camera back at the back of the audience, so I could see Terrance in his chair while I'm watching. Them do their science and like jokes about the Green Lantern and stuff.
But we're talking about multi-camera sitcom shows. That's going to be a tough nut to putt. That's cool.
You have to aim them all through.
Can we just take a second to appreciate tough nut to putt as the new powerful slogan for something? I think maybe instead we just get at the top of every episode of every sitcom, we get about 2 minutes interview with Terrance.
Yeah,
just to see how he's doing. And most of the time, I imagine this is sort of a poet laureate position, sort of venerated, where we can trust his sort of opinions about comedy and jokes and laughing at stuff. So when he sits up there and he's like, "Hey guys, it's me, Terrance, all strapped in, ready for another fucking great episode of Big." He wouldn't say fucking, but ready to laugh at another great episode of Big Bang
maybe
Theory.
with Terrance, there's no censorship. We want unbridled, unfiltered Terrance.
Okay, but then so if Terrance laughs during this one, it's okay for me and all my pals at this Big Bang party that I'm throwing, which is a Big Bang Theory watch party, and then we're all gonna fuck later. It's okay for us to laugh. But then if you see an interview with him before an episode of Frasier 2, and he's like, hey guys, yeah, my cat's sick. Anyway, let's get on with the show.
Boy.
Then it's okay that I'm laughing when Terrance doesn't.
Do you think that the risk would become that TV shows would start to be developed specifically with Terrance in mind? Where it'd be like, what's Terrance like? What's him? We got to get in front of Terrance, people. Yeah. Tell me the name of Terrance's third grade teacher. Give me all the information you can on Terrance.
Do you guys think there is a static number of days after the series finale of Big Bang Theory, at which point we will stop referencing Big Bang Theory as an ongoing concern? Well, because currently, by my math, it has been roughly maybe 450 days by the calendar since the final episode on May 16th, 2019.
Can I tell you the problem here, Jamian? Problem is,
I think I know the problem, Trav,
is that I can't think of another TV show?
Right.
Yeah.
Are there other ones that are going on right now?
Not on that scale. I mean, listen, we can talk about Supernatural, but that's not a multi-camera comedy.
Again, please don't talk about Supernatural. I'm just saying it's been a year and a half since. First off, do you guys feel like... Okay. Do you feel like the nation mourned Big Bang Theory enough?
I don't think,
because everyone has been very excited about Big Bang Theory's existence, but did the nation mourn Big Bang Theory's passing? Because I feel like I didn't see the sort of funeral for a friend proceedings that one would expect from the saying goodbye to characters.
I think we're in the stage where a loved one passes, and you spend a lot of time watching old home movies. And just remember, except in this case, it's like 800 episodes of reruns. So it takes a while to get through those home movies before you're like, you know what? I don't really miss that loved one anymore.
That's it. It's going to come to us 2035 when someone's going to accidentally say Bazinga, and it'll be like, oh, and then the cavity will feel it. And just to answer your question with another perspective, it has been, to my actual math, nearly 6,000 days since Frasier went off the air.
Fair.
But I think when we talk about Frasier, it is tinged with where the age is folded into the rhythm.
Right.
And I feel like Big Bang Theory is our reach for current ongoing.
Okay, fair. This is a fair point, Justin, because I did when I first started this, I said something about Friends, and I thought, but Friends is canceled. I need to talk about an ongoing show. I know, Big Bang Theory.
But I don't blame me or you. I blame the nation for not mourning the gang. I feel like the gang passed. Here's can I tell you guys an interesting fact?
Please.
12.5 million people watched Big Bang Theory on May 9th, which was the week before the show ended. Okay. The finale episode, 18.5 million people tuned in for that final ep. So that means that here in this great nation of ours, there are 6 million discrete humans, give or take, who are like, listen, I don't watch Big Bang Theory, but I'm going to be there when they put it in the fucking ground.
Yeah. I want to make sure you stay dead.
Stay dead, Sheldo. Stay dead, glasses. Stay dead, other girl.
I just don't get with numbers like that why they canceled it.
Why did they even cancel
Why
it?
did they cancel Big Bang Theory? Why?
Well, because they wanted to rope in those 6 million people who were like, I don't watch the show, but I will be there when it dies.
Yeah.
I want to be there when the plug is pulled on Green Lantern and
I think the Flash is on there.
the Flash shirt guy and everybody.
Why did they cancel shows like Big Bang Theory and Friends?
Right, guys,
I don't get it.
No,
listen,
Travis, you're
I'm
being
a
silly.
bit more savvy about what happens behind that beautiful lens that makes the Friends and the Frasier. And so this is how they do it.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, come with us to CBS as we mourn the passing of Big Bang Theory, a show you don't watch, but you should. People are going to ask you, where were you when Big Bang Theory went off the air? So please come and watch it. And then 11 million people were like, yes, sounds like a Friday night to me. And they showed up and they watched it. And then at the end, everybody else dies, but Sheldon crawls inside of his reverse chrysalis and becomes young Sheldon. And now that's 11 million built-in viewers of Young Sheldon. Big Bang Theory never went off the air because it's carried on in the memories of the past of the character of Sheldon.
The chrysalis is reforming around Sheldon. He will reemerge with a new Big Bang Theory once he has matured.
I was going to point out that after Cheers, they spun off a series called Frasier. And that was also popular. And I thought, why doesn't every popular sitcom do that? And then I remembered that Joey was a concern for a while.
Love Joey.
And that kind of answered my question.
Love Joey. Sandwiches. Italian.
Sandwiches.
Saying.
He had a lot of premarital sex. And he was always interested in people's well-being. He was always like, hey, how are you? How are you doing?
Uninvited sexual energy, but we loved it, I guess.
We really liked all the gay panic. That was
gay
fun.
Panic, Joey.
Don't touch me. You're a guy. That kind of thing.
Love that.
What if we hugged? That'd be so gay. That kind of. You get it.
How aren't you doing? Because you're a guy, Joey.
You get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Joey's dad, Christopher Walken, apparently.
Griffin, what would it be like if Joey and Joey's dad hugged?
Just this one time, Joey, my boy. As it turns out, if I try to do Joey from Friends, I can sort of sidestep my way into Christopher Walken, which is an exciting revelation for me.
Let's take a break.
If I'm going to afford the box set of Joey on DVD, I need to earn some money.
It's half of one disc. There's a label on the front of the case saying this is sharp. Please, if you are the type of person who just bought Joey on half a DVD, you shouldn't touch it because it's real sharp.
Please affix this to half of a corn tortilla. So
what you do, you
spin.
get the other half of the disc is just all the episodes of The Cape. And you can kind of glue it together. And then as you spin, the cape makes some special appearances on Joey.
It combines them stereoscopically. Yeah. So it looks like Joey's wearing a cape.
It's incredible.
You plug this half of the Joey DVD disc into Sonic & Knuckles expansion pack for Sega Genesis.